The conception and implementation of the rice price ceiling order has done its job as a stopgap means to ease the plight of consumers by affording them the cheapest rice in the market. Now the DA and the president see good reason to pull the plug on Executive Order 39 after having run its course over the last few weeks. Our Alan Francisco tells us more.
Rice production in the country has increased. This is what Agriculture Undersecretary Mercedita Zumbilya reported to President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. at a sectoral meeting held today in Malacanang. The Department of Agriculture also submitted a number of indicators that allows for the removal of the price ceiling on rice, which was imposed pursuant to Executive Order number 39, where regular milled rice sells for 41 pesos per kilo, while the mandated price cap for well-milled rice is 45 pesos per kilo. Setting a price ceiling has been a temporary solution against any arbitrary rice price increase, due in large part to smuggling and hoarding activities of abusive businessmen. At the press briefing in Malacanang, Agriculture Bureau Plant Industry Director Gerald Glenn Panganiban said some of the developments that allow for the removal of the price ceiling on rice are lower prices in the markets, increase in supply, and its falling cost in the global market.
But again, that's why we met, the DA and the DTI, as well as the sectoral council met so that we can recommend, and the President will be the one who will be deciding on it.
The data showed the supply of rice in the markets is equivalent to 52 days or up to the period ending in September 30.
For October, as I mentioned, we are expecting almost 1.9 million metric tons of rice for this month, so that will jump our days to last, or our supply of rice to 74 days. It increased from 50 or 52 last September. So because we are expecting a more bumper harvest for the coming October and November, the public can expect that we will have a stable supply of our main staple.
According to the DA, President Marcos, who leads the Agriculture Department, has advised them to support the farmers and the consumers too. The increase in rice production was also driven by the assistance given by the President to the agricultural sector, not only for rice but for other high-value crops. The Agriculture Department, under the leadership of President Marcos, welcomes another opportunity that has opened for the country to export different agricultural products.
Tumaas ang ating projected harvest, and not only that, I think it's the first time that a president has exported or opened the gates for export, not only for domestic production, but ngayon nakakapag-export na tayo ng high-value crops natin, like durian at the start of the quarter of this year. Mangoes, again, we opened a significant market for Australia, and ito lang, last weekend, itong avocado. So not only yung domestic production mismo, but the earnings from the exports, I think that will already help.
Meanwhile, the National Economic and Development Authority, or NEDA, supports the proposal to remove the price cap but recommends support for rice traders, financial assistance to farmers, and subsidy to the poor, among others. Alan Francisco, for The Nation.